Marcela Rodriguez and me and my team have decided to interview Duarte Ramos. He's country manager for High Colombia. He is an organizational leader who has managed to establish the foundations for a European company in the Colombian market with very good results. What is your leadership style, and why do you think that this style generates good results in your team?
I think my leadership style is it's participative, let's say. So I'm not someone who imposes things to the team. Basically, what I try to do as a management style is basically to import what it is and what are the rules of the company into the organization. So people know pretty much what they can do and what they can't, and then create a space for diversity and for cultural aspects and idiosyncrasies from the market, for people to identify themselves better with the company, because in the first place that's their organization, that's their team. Okay.
Yes. What is emotional intelligence for you, and which benefits can it bring to the way you lead a team?
I think emotional intelligence is a very sometimes misguided concept, misused as well. Emotional intelligence is basically you first being very aware of the 5 emotions that people have. So there are only 5. Okay? We think there are more, but there are only 5 emotions. And then identify in your behavior how sometimes you react inappropriately to some kind of social interactions. May it be management interactions, may it be with your peers, or may it be with your bosses. So when you are more aware of your emotions and the way social interactions may pose you to use one or another, you are probably more intelligent using them, probably reacting more to the stimulus rather than yourself, your emotions. And obviously this is very important when you manage people, or when you interact in open spaces with other peers, because you tend to be more aware of how there are some things that make you feel uncomfortable, and people that make you feel comfortable, sometimes without any reason to back up your emotions. So basically you can become more neutral, let's say, probably more fair.
Okay. What do you think is the impact of a bad leader?
Of what? Sorry?
The impact of a bad leader.
Of a bad leader. I think, well, the first impact is turnover, staff attrition. When people leave a company, obviously they leave, well, for better salary, for career perspective, for career progress. But people normally leave the people who they report to rather than the company. Okay? So basically, turnover, undesirable turnover, it costs the company to have bad leaders, because you don't develop people, you don't create succession plans. Bad leaders tend to overpower, to use their power in excess, and they don't develop, they don't give space to people. So basically this costs the company more recruitment, less succession plans, to become more reactive. Basically someone who manages bad has bad performance, basically.
Yeah. Okay, as a leader of Hive, up to what point do you allow your team members to be involved in important decisions making, and why?
Well, the most I can, you know. And there are various stages of a business or a team. We are here in Colombia in a very early stage, so we are still creating a culture, and some roles are yet necessary to create the foundations, to lay the foundations of the future company. I think that the people, I tend to give realistic, over-promise, not one of the leader, but realistic perspectives about each one's possibilities within the company. And that's pretty much, people are working not only for the money or for their career, because they know they can be part of the company, their decisions more and more in the future. So I think I try to do that without over-promising, because I think that's an error as well. You don't control everything. You don't control the market, economy, and everything.